This is Giant Robot by Josh Burch, a brand new take on the 10-card poker deal plot. Is this effect right for you? Watch till the end to find out, because we have a lot to talk about. But let's start off with a quick performance of this effect. When my brother and I were younger, our favorite game to play together was Manic Machines. Essentially, the robot wins. So whoever gets the robot at the end of the game wins the game. So essentially, there are 10 cards, and each of the 10 cards has different pieces of technology or different vehicles. Like we have a helicopter, a car, a submarine, a bicycle, and the robot. That is the one you want to get, the one you want to have in your hand. So to randomize this game, we're going to mix up all the cards, obviously, like this, so we don't know where the robot is. We'll jumble them up even further, like this, so we don't know where anything is at all. Perfect. They can give the deck a cut as many times as they want, and I'll always go first so I don't influence you. I'll take either the top or the bottom card. The top or bottom, so I'll go for the bottom card this time. They can now take out either the top or bottom. Let's say they go for top. Now, top or bottom, or they can actually give the deck a cut now. Top or bottom, I'll go for top. Let's say they go for bottom. Give the deck a cut, like that. Top or bottom, I'll go for bottom. They can go for bottom as well. Give the deck a cut. And I'll go for bottom. They go for top. And it doesn't even matter. Let's say we each take a card, and that is it. Now, again, whoever has the robot wins the game. So let's see if they have the robot. Do they have the robot? Oh no, they don't have the robot. That's so unfortunate. However, that means you lose, because I have the robot right here. I have the robot, so I win. However, the robot wins most of the time. It doesn't always win, because sometimes you can have not just the robot, you can have the giant robot. And that's exactly what you have, because the robot wins unless you have the giant robot. So I think that is real magic. I hope you enjoyed the performance of the effect. First off, I'd like to let all Magic distributors and creators know, if you want me to review your product, contact me at bfnmail@gmail.com. I also do free Magic monthly giveaways, and all you have to do to be eligible is hit that subscribe button. Now, without further ado, let's talk about the giant robot. What do you get when you buy it? In the plastic bag, you'll receive this booklet with the title of the supposed game, Manic Machines. Inside the red pamphlet, it says the robot wins. The pamphlet unfolds again and reveals the giant robot. In the pamphlet, you will get the 10 cards with the robotic machines on them. These cards are specially printed, and they have a secret to them. However, the spectator won't be able to find the method with them, even if they thoroughly examine all of the cards and this catalog. Finally, you'll receive the card to the tutorial link on the P3 Magic website, and it has the link and the password. What is the quality of the gimmick? There are no moving parts or really gimmicks with this effect. These are the specially printed cards, and they're nice quality. I believe they are printed with Penguin Magic's signature Ultra Luxe finish and Aquaflow quoting. The thing is, it may be difficult for some people to do the effect if they have bad vision. There is a solution to this, which we'll talk about very soon. However, the pamphlet is very good quality as well, and it's made out of paper, but it has a smooth finish. This, if you keep it in your pocket, will eventually get damaged, especially in the corners. I carried this around in my last gig, and it did get a bit beat up on the corners, but it got some pretty cool reactions. Now, how is the tutorial? The tutorial is pretty good. It's about 30 minutes long. It's Josh Burch. He teaches you everything you need to know about this effect. He teaches you the Charlier false shuffle, how to do the effect if you have bad eyesight, the main handling, and more. The audio and video are very clear, and it's a downloadable and streamable tutorial. Josh does a good job explaining everything. He's a very good teacher. How are the angles? The angles for this effect are perfect. You can be completely surrounded as there's nothing to hide, no sleight of hand, and this is fully self-contained. So yeah, this can be performed with 360-degree angles. Are there live performances? Yes, there is a live performance in the tutorial. Josh showed this to me back at Magic Live, and it was a very cool effect, very nice ending. Is this examinable? Yes, absolutely everything is examinable. There's no way the audience can see what's special about the cards, and it's really fun to perform. The 10 cards they can examine for as much as they want. They're not going to see anything. And same with the pamphlet. There's really nothing to find here. And there's not really any heat on anything at the end of the effect. It's just really cool. And it's fun to do, as I said. Now let's talk about the difficulty and practicality of this trick. This trick is so easy to do. Right after watching the tutorial, you should be able to do this effect. There's no sleight of hand. But having said this, you won't want to do this without practice. You'll want to practice it a few times to memorize and really get down the system. The feature of this packet is really easy to get down and perform, but you want to be sure you're 100% confident in it. This trick would be great for a beginner all the way to an advanced magician. The only slight you need to know how to do is a false shuffle, but that's covered in the tutorial by Josh, and it's very easy. This effect is very practical, and it can be performed anywhere if you have a table or a performing area, just somewhere flat that you can put the cards on. This effect is cool, but it won't be for everyone. If you're more of a serious performer or a mentalist or something like that, this probably won't fit into your set. I'm not saying that a mentalist couldn't do this trick if they wanted to. However, the cards are printed to look like a game you'd play with family or friends or something like that. Therefore, if you are a more serious magician, this won't be for you. If you're a professional magician or a kid's magician or even a strolling magician, you might like this one. If you're a professional magician or a kid's magician or a strolling magician, this will fit perfectly, as I said, because it works great on kids. Even if there's just a few kids in the audience, this works great on all age ranges, especially if there's a kid in the audience. This is an awesome effect. Is there any DIY? There's no DIY at all with this trick. Everything comes ready to go. Pocket space. All you have to carry around is this pamphlet, and the pamphlet carries the 10 cards inside it. It doesn't take up too much pocket space at all, although you might not want to carry this in your pocket by itself, because as I said, the pamphlet that holds the cards is made out of paper, and if it's in your pocket all the time, rubbing against your pants pocket, it's nothing that affects the functionality or power of this trick, but it will get dents and wrinkles, which affects the aesthetics of the pamphlet. What is the reset like? The reset for this trick is instant. You can do it in front of your audience as you're gathering all the cards together. Let's see if the trailer and ad copy are honest. I watched the trailer, that's completely honest. Now the ad copy. The game is simple. You and a participant take turns drawing cards. Whoever gets the robot wins. They think they've won. Then you reveal the twist. You've assembled a giant robot with your cards. The cards look exactly like they would come from a family game night. Your audience is going to be surprised, delighted, and ready for more when you perform Giant Robot by Josh Burch. You can choose who wins. Either way, the ending is always unexpected and the participant always feels like they're in control. This is a truly unique and memorable magic trick that will leave your audience reeling. Here's what you need to know. If you're a professional, you can add this to your act immediately. The surprise ending packs a huge Even if you're a beginner, you can learn this trick in minutes. No sleight of hand is required, and we've made this as close to automatic as we could so that you can focus on entertaining your audience. This trick is all about transforming robots. How cool is that? If you're looking for an easy to do, memorable magic that will work on any audience, Giant Robot is for you. What is the price of Giant Robot? By the way, that's an honest ad copy. Everything about that is true. What is the price of Giant Robot? Giant Robot costs only $20 US. Is this worth the price? Yes, you get everything you need to perform the effect, which is fun to do. I do wish they would have included a second pamphlet. However, as I carried this in my pocket from my last gig, and the corners of it have dented a little bit. It's nothing a piece of tape can't fix, but still, a spare would have been nice. Now, what are the pros and cons of this effect? The pros are this is fun to perform, easy to do. It's a nice packet effect. It includes everything you need to perform the trick. The price is great. The tutorial is great. This resets instantly. The angles are perfect. There are multiple handlings taught in the great tutorial by Josh. Now, the cons. The cons are, first of all, you only get one pamphlet, and the pamphlet will eventually get dented and wrinkled because if you're carrying it in your pocket, it'll be rubbing against everything. Also, another con is this might not be for everyone. If you're an extremely serious performer and you don't think this would fit into your set, then it might not work for you. However, this is great for most people. And I think if you like the look of this trick, if you like what you saw, then you should definitely take a look. But again, not everyone, this might not fit for everyone, but it does work on every audience you do it for. I did this at for a bit of walk around at my most recent corporate event, and it did well even though everyone was an adult there. So it's a nice piece of magic. It resets instantly, and it does, it has a lot of good about it. It resets instantly in front of your audience. It should last a while as long as you take care of it. In future, I'd carry this in my performing case. But yeah, and I guess one more con would be that they are limited to taking either the top or bottom card of the packet. They can't take cards from the middle of it. But what percent does Giant Robot get? Giant Robot by Josh Burch gets a 79%. It's really fun to do and very easy to perform. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.